So, what does it really take to build a legacy? Today, we're going to dive into the story of Kabir Medical College. It's an amazing story about an institution born from one person's vision to solve a national crisis, and, in doing so, completely reshape medical education for an entire region of Pakistan.
You know, every great story starts with a problem. And for Kabir Medical College, it was this really heartbreaking trend. You had these brilliant Pakistani students who, because there weren't enough spots in the public medical schools, felt forced to go abroad. And they would spend a fortune on degrees that, and this is the tragic part, often weren't even recognized when they got back home.
And this is where our visionary enters the picture. Professor Muhammad Kabir. He was a renowned surgeon, and at the time he was serving as the province's health secretary. So he saw this crisis firsthand. He saw the drain of talent, the wasted money, and he knew that just, a Band-Aid solution wasn't going to cut it. A completely new way of thinking was needed.
I mean, just look at the choice these students were facing. It was incredibly stark. On one side, you'd chase your dream by spending precious foreign currency in places like Russia or China. But on the other side was the harsh reality of coming home with a qualification that just didn't hold up. Dr. Kabir saw this and knew there was an urgent, desperate need for a high-quality, local option that could actually meet international standards.
So what was his solution? Well, after he retired from public service, instead of, taking a well-deserved break, Professor Kabir took on his most ambitious project yet. He decided, I'm going to build the solution myself. From the ground up, he was going to create the first institution of its kind.
And let me tell you, this was no ordinary retirement project. Dr. Kabir put together an absolute dream team of veteran professors. We're talking people with over 30 years of experience at the top public medical colleges, and they all came together with one single mission: build a new kind of institution from scratch.
And in October of 1995, that vision became a reality. This was it, the pivotal year that Kabir Medical College was officially founded and opened its doors to its very first class of aspiring doctors.
And this wasn't just another school. Kabir Medical College, or KMC, was the first ever private medical college in the entire Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Think about that. And having such an experienced founding faculty, well, that gave the college instant credibility and a powerful academic reputation right from day one.
But Dr. Kabir's vision went so much bigger than just a single college. He knew that to train truly great doctors, you don't just need classrooms. You need a complete, supportive medical ecosystem. And the way they expanded was just brilliant, incredibly strategic. It happened in 3 clear steps. First, the medical college itself. Next, they established the Naseer Teaching Hospital, which is absolutely vital for that hands-on clinical experience. And then finally, in 2002, the final piece of the puzzle. Everything was brought together under the official charter of Gandhara University, which also included a brand new dental college.
But, every great story faces a challenge. And for KMC, its greatest test, a moment that really could have threatened its very foundation, was just around the corner. In October 2003, the unthinkable happened. The founder, the visionary himself, Dr. Muhammad Kabir, passed away, and there was a genuine fear that without him, without its leader, the entire institution might just falter. But the foundation he had built, well, it turned out to be stronger than any single person.
The institution didn't just survive, it absolutely thrived. To date, Kabir Medical College has produced over 2,500 doctors. Just think about that number for a second. It's staggering, and it speaks volumes about the resilience and the enduring impact of Dr. Kabir's original vision. And you can really see the scale of that legacy today. The college is now this massive ecosystem with more than 150 faculty members, 21 different specialized departments, and a teaching hospital with over 500 beds. This is the vision Dr. Kabir had, fully and completely realized.
But numbers only tell part of the story. The real impact, you see it in the lives of its graduates. People like Dr. Sarah Khan, a surgeon from the class of 2015, who says that the college's direct, hands-on mentorship was just instrumental for her success.
And we hear that same kind of thing from Dr. Ahmad Raza from the class of 2010. He says KMC didn't just prepare him for a career, it actually shaped him as a person. And that right there, that highlights the deep, holistic impact this place has on its students. It goes way beyond just textbooks and lectures. So, from these incredibly powerful local roots, the college has now grown to have this incredible global reach. It's actually solving the very problem it was first created to address. And KMC has totally embraced the future. I mean, they've built a dedicated IT block, they've launched their own podcast about medical education, and they're even hosting conferences on the role of AI in healthcare. It is so clear they are not just resting on their legacy, they are actively building the future of medicine.
And this global focus has really paid off. KMC is listed in the World Directory of Medical Schools, and, this is huge, it's recognized by bodies like the ECFMG in the USA. So what does that mean? It means graduates are eligible to take licensing exams like the USMLE, which allows them to practice in the United States, the UK, Australia. In short, their degree opens doors literally all over the world.
So, the end result of all this? KMC graduates aren't just serving their local communities anymore, they're practicing medicine at the highest levels in the UK's National Health Service, in the United States, and all across the Middle East. That initial problem of unrecognized degrees has been completely and emphatically reversed.
You know, the story of Kabir Medical College is such a powerful reminder of how one person's focused vision can ripple outwards, improving thousands and thousands of lives. It started as a local solution and grew into a global force. And that leaves us with one final question. How will today's generation of students build on this incredible legacy to solve the healthcare challenges of tomorrow?